States of the United States.
century of That's what led the first president of the University of Texas to say, as he dedicated the cornerstone of the original main building, "Smite the rocks with the rod of knowledge, and fountains of unstinted wealth will gush forth." That's the promise at the heart of UT Austin. But that is also the promise at the heart of our colleges and of our universities, and it is the promise at the heart of our country, the promise of a better life, the promise that our children will climb higher than we did. That promise is why so many of you are seeking a college degree in the first place. That's why your families scrimped and saved to pay for your education. Woo! And I know that as we make our way through this economic storm, some of you may be worried about what your college degree will be worth when you graduate, and how you're going to fare in this economy and what the future holds. But I want you to know, when I look out at you, when I look into the faces of America's young men and women, I see America's future. And it reaffirms my sense of hope. It reaffirms my sense of possibility. It reaffirms my belief that we will emerge from this storm, and we will find brighter days ahead, because I am absolutely confident that if you keep pouring yourselves into your own education, and if we as a nation offer our children the best education possible from cradle through career, not only will America workers compete and succeed, America will compete and succeed. And we will complete this improbable journey that so many of you took up over 3 years ago. And we're going to build an America where each of us, no matter what we look like or where we come from, can reach for our dreams and make our lives fulfilled.